Hey guys, it's your boy Extreme Catfishing here. Just doing a little video of the Warbonnet Superfly camo that I bought about a week ago. Actually, I got it hung out today, mostly because I wanted to hang it out for the first time, and secondly because I'm spraying it down with Promethean, along with my guide gear you see over there, and my Warbonnet you see over there. But let's just take a look at this guy, man. I really like the way this guy is out. It's a pretty big tarp. I really love the doors. The doors are awesome. Really, really awesome. And I like the space. Let's step inside here, inside of it. And of course it's got the tie-outs here that I can actually push it out and make it even more wider in here. But I love the way this inside is set up, and I got the doors closed on, let's back up here, doors closed on this side, and then on this side here I got the door partially open here, so I can actually go inside. And this will probably raise this up a little bit, but this probably is decent height because I'm a little heavier fellow, and hammock's gonna sink down a little bit, so it's probably the perfect height. I don't know, Brandon, does this look like it's the perfect height? I think I got it tied out pretty good. I still got to go in and make some ropes. I got to check with Brandon because this Superfly didn't come with any of the bungee tie-outs, and I've seen some of his older videos on where he basically has it to where it looks like the tie-outs are already on it. I don't know if he forgot to send them to me or they just don't come with them. I am going to email him and check that out, and end up letting you guys know some way or another whether it comes with it or not. But I like it. I love it. It's camo. You know, at night no one knows you're there, and it just blends in. The only thing left that I have to get now is the 3-season Yeti, and then for the winter time I'm going to get the winter Yeti. But those are the only two things left that I have to get, and I'll have everything that I need from Warbonnet. The hammock is what kind of sent me, and I've been a Warbonnet guy ever since. So, but yeah, this is it. This is the Superfly camo, made out of seal nylon camo, and it's really, really awesome. It's got what the guide gear doesn't have, a center tie out here. And all I did was use some adjustable prusiks or whatever you call these knots on each end. Like I said, I was just doing it so I can actually tie it out. And I don't know, guys, you tell me. I think this is pretty awesome. Brandon does it again. I really don't have an environment to actually camouflage it in. As you can see, I have trees, but I don't have the bushes and the environment that would cause it to be. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw my Warbonnet Blackbird through this guy, and I'm going to add on to this video, basically kind of showing you how it all goes together and how it feels and all that good stuff. Not that it would feel anything other than awesome, but yeah, I got to get more tie-outs, and I got to check with Brandon on the cord locks on this guy. But if not, like I said, I have tie-outs and I can make some other tie-outs. But this is it, guys. Warbonnet Blackbird. So let's go ahead and show you what this guy looks like with the hammock through it. The Blackbird hammock. Alright, guys. So I got the hammock in. and I've actually tied out the sides. So let's look at what I've done different here. I used some duck cord because, again, no cords came with the hammock. Came with the tarp. So I used some duck cord that I got at Sportsman's Warehouse and just tied a loop on this end and tied them both because I'm short on tent stakes. I just tied them both to the same stake and did a prusik here, adjustable prusik. But basically that pulls out a little bit. Of course, if I had a tree or something to attach it to, then it would also pull it out a little bit more, maybe like that much more. But it's pulled out pretty well. As you can see, it's pretty even on the outside, so it gives me a little more room on the inside to do things. That's the one thing we have to be careful of, is going over those lines because they aren't bungee cord. And same thing on this side too. I've got it pulled out and tied to one tent stake. I don't know the length that I did these, just made sure I had long enough just in case I had to go farther than I did today. Now let's go inside the tarp. So as you can see, there's my Warbonnet strap. So let's go inside and look at the setup here. So the Warbonnet is in this guy, and it's tied out on both ends here, and it gives me a little room to wiggle over here. Didn't have that much when I was did before I had it tied out. So let's just show you the room I have in here now. And on that side, and then that's the hammock. So let's get in this guy. Ow. And of course I'm going to have to adjust it. And it's supposed to be 80 degrees out here today, so don't expect me to stay in this hammock very long because it's hot in here. So I'm sitting in this guy, chair height, which is beautiful. I'll take my shoes off here. And, ease on back in the hammock. Oh, zip everything up. Okay. Let me get comfy. Oh. So I'm in. Got my feet in the foot box, laying across the hammock, and as you can see, there's the tarp, there's my ridge line, and there's plenty of room in here for me to move around and get comfy. Now what I may want to start doing is putting something up under here, just for the purposes of keeping the tarp from dragging the floor. Of course I'm going to have to tie a knot on the ends of this guy here, which I didn't do, but that's okay because I'm not sitting here any extended time. Of course we shouldn't have to do that, but it's just for safety purposes here. Let's see. So I'm in the hammock and it's a little warm in here, but that's because it's almost 80 degrees outside and I'm covered up and inside this bug netting and everything, so it's a little warm and toasty, but I like it. It's comfy. I could pull it out to give me a little space to cook if I wanted. I like it a lot. I think it's gonna work out real well as a sleeping tent. Basically, is what this guy's gonna be. And because I'm gonna have another hammock, or I'm gonna have a switchback that I'm gonna use. Probably, if I can borrow it from my friend. a switchback that we're probably going to use for the purposes of relaxing in, and then this guy is going to be for me to sleep in. So just to show you, I mean, you see the half door there, and I don't know if you can see it there, but the doors are closed on that side. So this should really work as far as keeping me out of the wind. And once I put my underquilt with this guy, I'll be definitely in good shape then. Really, really good shape then. I did put the hammock in first. Excuse me, I did put the tarp up first and then the hammock through it. So what I may want to do is reverse that, because I still have to get the height thing situated correctly with my weight and everything. But this is going to work real well. It's going to keep me shaded, and in the wintertime it's going to keep me real cool. And I love cool. I love cool. Hey, I like Warbonnet. I have to love cool. So just to show you guys a little bit of what Warbonnet, the camo is there. And I mean, it's hot outside and there's no sun coming through the sky. As you can see, the sunlight, sun spots there and over there, but there's nothing in this guy that's basically looking at me like, hey, you know, I'm the sun type deal. So alright, so let me see if I can get out of this guy. And that's it's great. And again, I'm getting out of it a little lower than chair height. Like I said, I'm gonna have to adjust that. But give me a second here. Get my shoes on. But yeah, I think it's gonna definitely keep me cool, keep me warm, and definitely probably gonna have to adjust the hammock a little bit. But once that's done, I mean, pretty much this is it. This is my setup in the wintertime. It's my setup in the summertime. This is my setup period. This is what I will be sleeping in. Depending on the weather, I may also be cooking in here. Like I said, the door, I mean, there's plenty of room in there to cook if I wanted to put my bag in and just have everything in here with me. Like I said, I may put a floor tarp down here. Not sure how I will go about doing that, but that's going to add a little extra weight. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all guys that setup and show you that Warbonnet has some awesome stuff, man. Real awesome stuff. Alright guys, well, this is your boy Extreme Catfishing, and I'm out.